this is Kimbra, and I'm taking over Rage all night long. We're gonna have clips from the Mars Volta and Meshuggah to the Yeah Yeah Yeahs and Thundercat, so stick around, it's gonna be awesome. The next music video I want to play is Musicology by Prince. This is actually the first song I heard by Prince, which is hilarious because it was put out in the 2000s and most people know Prince for his work in the 80s. I got to know that later, but I was first introduced to him through this album Musicology. And I saw this music video, I'm sure on MTV or something, and I just remember being glued to the screen, being like, who is this? This is the funkiest music I've ever heard, all the syncopation, the band, and just this incredible spirit on the screen and the way he held himself, the way he moved, I was just intoxicated by Prince's energy, and it was this song. So it always still holds a very tender place in my heart because I still remember that moment as a kid being kind of floored by the impact of Prince.
Rage.
The next music video is one of my all-time favorites. It's the Heinrich Maneuver by Interpol. I was a huge fan of this band when I was in high school, but this music video especially is so strange because it's so slow and so patient. It's just a woman running toward camera in slow motion, and then other kind of events happen around her, but it's happening in hyper slow motion. And music videos these days are so like cutty and edited and just, whoa, everything's so stimulating that when I saw this, I was so drawn in. I just like watched it for, right until the end. Nothing really happens, but it's just this kind of meditative zoom in on a very specific moment in this relationship between the two characters. The next music video I want to play is Heart's a Mess by Gotye. Funny story, I used to cover this song back in the day when I used to play at like Northcote Social Club or little bars in Brunswick, and he once came to watch me perform it, and that was sort of how we met. Little did I know we'd end up collaborating, but I remember seeing this music video and being so blown away by the animation. He often uses animators and always has a very interesting approach to music videos. This is one of my all-time favorite songs, so I'm excited to play it for you. The next music video is for a song 2 Weeks by Grizzly. I love this song for a start, but the music video is so cool. It just kind of goes really slowly in on the four men sitting in chairs, and as the music video progresses, if I remember correctly, their heads start kind of bursting with light and they kind of become annihilated by this light from within. And I remember thinking it was just the most beautiful, simple, and kind of disturbing image, like watching people kind of become destroyed by a light source within them. So it's just like one of those music videos that I never forget. Super memorable.
Rage.
Hey, I'm Kimbra and you're watching Rage. The next clip is Work It by Missy Elliot. Obviously a super iconic music video, everybody knows it. The way it highlights dance, especially the young girl who's just breaking it down so hard. The creativity of the set design in this music video, like the weird, strange spaces they create. I guess it was a time when there was a ton of money that could be poured into music videos. So I love to look back and think, oh, what if I had $90,000 to make a music video? Because it really seems like they had that kind of liberty back then. And she's just an artist that's just, totally in her own lane. And all the music videos were so distinctly, unique.
Rage.
Hey, this is Kimbra, and you're up late watching music videos with me. The next track is by Run the Jewels. The song is called Legend Has It. I'm obsessed with the song. It's like one of my favorite rap songs. Obviously, LP and Killer Mike are just total legends, and the music video is very cool. It's like they've been arrested and they're being photographed inside jail, and they're just breaking out into performance, and it's funny, but it's also just so badass, and it perfectly suits the song for me. So every time this track comes on, I'm sure to like totally, you know, break out in dance moves, and just like, it's a headbanger for me, this one, for sure.
Rage.
The next song I want to feature is Humble by Kendrick Lamar. This music video blew my mind when I watched it. I think the most iconic scene for me is all the heads looking down on the ground and then Kendrick looking up, and they're all bobbing in time with the beat. And it's just so simple, but God, it's so evocative. And I just love every setup, every choice in this music video. It's so tough, it's so exciting, and also like so it challenges you as the audience. And I think I really like music videos that make you feel a little bit uncomfortable and like the artist is jumping out of the screen. He does such a good job of that. The next track is Never Catch Me by Flying Lotus featuring Kendrick Lamar. Flying Lotus has been a huge inspiration to me as a producer, and his music videos are always so eerie and kind of creepy feeling, but also so hypnotic and triumphant. I love how he highlights dance in his work, and this music video features these two little kids doing dope movement work, and it's kind of happening at a funeral, so it's got this really interesting, unsettling tone. And of course, the legend Kendrick is all over this track too.
Rage.
The next music video is for James Blake's Retrograde. This is another music video that isn't like super hype, not a lot really happens, but it's just a mood and a tone that's really eerie. It's set in a simple suburban house, and the director is actually a friend of mine, Martin de Thera, and he just always has a very specific tone to his work. It's often very like monochromatic, and the colors are always very distinct. So I just like the way it makes me feel, this music video. Hey, I'm Kimbra, and you're about to watch my music video with Gotye for somebody that I used to know. It was amazing to shoot this video with him because it really took me outside of my comfort zone. We were obviously both naked, which was quite intense, but also getting to stand still for up to 14 hours having body paint applied to my body was a very meditative experience, and I think it really fostered a lot of intimacy between us as artists. So by the time we were doing our performance, we were kind of, we had a lot to get out, and we'd been really standing still for so long, so that intensity you see in the performance is like very genuine. Yeah.
Rage.
This next music video is by Cornelius, a Japanese artist. It's called If You're Here. His music videos are some of the most creative, inspiring works of art I've ever seen. Often he'll take these really seemingly ordinary household landscapes and then kind of bring them to life by having these objects fly into space and orbit around each other. I used to research this video director often to find out everything he did because I just loved it so much. So I really hope you enjoy it. Hey, I'm Kimbra. It's the middle of the night, but I'm programming Rage, and I hope you stick with me.
Rage.
The next track I want to play is Chicken Teriyaki by Rosalia. I love Rosalia, and there are lots of other songs that I maybe even love more by her, but this music video is just so hilarious, fun, playful, and kind of silly, It has like this really great feeling of just a bunch of her dancer friends coming together, just doing insane choreography, really awesome camera effects, like just cool jolts and interesting ways of playing with post effects. And it's just such a kind of like tongue-in-cheek, fun, cheeky song. So I think this brought out a side of her personality as an artist that I hadn't seen before.
Rage.
The next music video I want to play is The Zookeeper's Boy by a Danish band called Mew. I was a huge fan of them also growing up. I was lucky enough to get to work with them on a recent album. And all their music videos are also very creepy. I like creepy stuff. It's like this, kind of rock band with really heavy riffs, but the singer Jonas is always kind of floating above in a very childlike, soft, very feminine tone. And so the music videos always depict him as a kind of like strange alien, kind of fresh-faced young boy. There's a real childlike element to the way he's conveyed in the music video. And I just love the juxtaposition of the music, like the heaviness of the breakdowns with these really like ethereal anthemic choruses. So I hope you enjoy it. Hey, I'm Kimbra. It's the middle of the night and you're watching my programming on Rage. The next music video I want to show for you is Tron Song by Thundercat. Funny little story, I'm actually in this music video. I have a little cameo appearance, very small, but still crucial. Stephen asked me to come over to his house one day. He's like, Eric Andre's making me a music video. I want you to be in it. You're gonna play my cat. I was like, how am I gonna play your cat? He's like, oh, I just want you to like turn around. There's going to be the scene where you're wearing like a headscarf, and when you turn around, you the effects are going to like make your face into a cat. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Like just to have a quick second where I was in it. Yeah, Stephen's been a good friend for a long time, and it was fun to like make a music video with him and Eric Andre, who's of course an amazing legend. It's a pretty disgusting music video, I'm not gonna lie. So if you're not into explicit shit, maybe don't watch this one. But yeah, I mean, for me, this music video encapsulates Thundercat's personality, so it's always fun to watch it back. The next track is Attention by Charlie Puth. He's just such a creative, awesome pop artist in today's climate. This song especially is like, to me, the perfect pop song. The way it grows, the dynamics, the hooks, and he always makes very kind of tongue-in-cheek satire music videos. They're really fun and just playful, and I like that he doesn't take himself too seriously. Hey, this is Kimbra. You've been watching a bunch of my favorite music videos. Thank you for joining me. Now we're gonna watch a bunch of my ones. We're going to kick it off with Top of the World, which is one of my favorites, directed by Guy Franklin, who made about 6 music videos for me. And I just love this clip because it's a simple concept, me stuck in these pillars that begin to crumble, representing the kind of collapse of power of this protagonist who's, going crazy as she gets more and more wealth and ego. By the end of it, she turns into this kind of crazy monster. And I just think it came out really well, and I'm excited for you to see it.